Bob, you want to play the tape?
You remember, there were advances made to us. We did sell some books.
I don't want to know about that.
Well, anyway, everybody knows.
Yeah, but now they're going to trace the gold account and find out where you're keeping the gold. That's another thing we're worried about.
Okay. What really happened is that most of this gold was sold and there was something left. Now, but because the gold price is moving up, Palau and Governor Pizarro refused to finalize the contract.
Who's Governor Macaros?
Central Bank.
The Central Bank of the Philippines?
Oh yes, I put it through him. Look, we did not do anything illegal.
But he's going to say it's your money.
It is my money, but I borrowed it from these people who were buying the gold. They wanted first chance to buy it. And I said, all right, but we cannot agree on the price.
Is he still in the central bank over there? He's dead?
Yeah.
A dead man can't talk.
But we have the papers showing that he was authorized. And they allege it.
Are they going to challenge the paper's authenticity of the
They
paper?
cannot because they even submitted it.
Do you remember the picture you were going to get with, when you were talking about the veterans' gold that you own, and the man was going to give you a picture so nobody could have a question that it was yours or something, or sign a certificate? Isn't that dangerous to do that now?
Well, no. What I want to do is to get the old receipts.
How can you get them? They're probably in Manila. You're not going to get them. You're trusting too many people is what I'm saying.
No. These are people who I did not choose. I was the source of the gold for a lot of debtors. We had gold, jewelry, you name it, silver, tungsten.
You were their leader.
Yeah, and they were turning into outlaws because there was no back pay, there were no arrears in pay, there was no medical service, there was no educational. So I had to come here to the United States and work with them, and we got it. But in the meantime, it took 2-3 years to pay them, and they were turning into outlaws. And they were the top of the entire Philippines.
But weren't you entitled to keep the gold? I mean, it's your gold.
Yeah.
You earned it.
No. We organized it. Most of it was mine. Because the fact that we were the ones who bought it. Of course, the son of a gun away. You remember there's somebody who filed an intervention in the Rico, California, saying that I stole the golden Buddha from him, and the other gold treasure of Yamasta.
Can he prove it? Can he prove it?
That's what I asked him. If you can prove it, why don't you and I talk?
And he can't prove it.
And he said, you son of a gun, you son of a gun, started to curse me. You know damn well that you get the gold, but not from you. And he said, all right, not from me, but from my principal. Okay, I said, why don't we strike a bargain? This is one of the reasons why I cannot get the gold now.
Why can't you know it now? It's yours.
Because I don't know where it is.
But they'll trace it to you. And they'll trace it to you and they'll attack
I
it.
will trace it to me immediately.
But it is yours. I mean, you took it. It's your gold.
That's what I wanted to tell you, that we can easily pay all of this.
You can pay it back.
Of course. I got that gold for a lot.
You told me 400 tons or 4,000 tons. 1,000 tons. You know how much that is? It's $500 an ounce. 1,000 tons is 2 million pounds. That's a couple billion.
No. Per ounce.
Today it's $4.90 an ounce. May 22nd, $4.90 an ounce. I saw it on the television. Or yesterday. I'm telling you. 1,000 tons or 1,000 pounds? Tons?
Yeah, but it's separate places.
Well, good. Keep it separate, because if you put it all together and they find one, you're out. They're going to get it all from you.
I know. I don't even know where they are.
You don't want to know.
I don't want to know.
But if somebody does know, and they can turn on it.
That's what you can tell him.
Tell Alfasi it's Alfasi.
You tell him that there is colder than I can say.
Okay, let me just...
If this is not enough, you can have a pledge on the deposit.
But the deposit, you'll give him a lien on the deposit?
Yeah.
You will?
To the extent
of the loan?
I own.
Up to the 18 million?
Yeah.
I don't want him to think.
Because I'm going to ask you, do I have to borrow from somewhere to make up for the operations cost?
Billions.
Oh, yeah. Look,
but what about the
for every time, let us say that you have, 4 billion. Right there, you have 40 billion.
40 billion US dollars. And they don't know that?
They don't know. Everybody is suspicious.
Yeah, but they can't prove it.
But they think in terms of 300,000.
But not 1,000 tons. That's $40 billion. Or more, I don't know. More.
But what if they find it? This is why we could dispose of it or something.
So can I ask a question? Give them, they got $1 billion worth of your money in Switzerland, $1 billion plus, right? Or is that right or wrong? Why don't you give it to them and get rid of them? And then have a general settlement that anything else that's yours is yours.
You should never admit that we have to go.
Why? Oh, I didn't say admit you have to go. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Well, we know you're going to get the Swiss money back because it's your money. But the problem is, why don't you just settle that? Even if you gave him the whole, it's over $1 billion with interest, right? So you give him that. And as long as they get off your back, you settle everything. You don't even mention the gold. You have a general settlement. Let them look. They're not going to find it. But the problem is...
I suspect, and this is why I'm worried, I suspect that this initial step is to get me back to their trust and confidence and to sell them.
I would trust them.
Of course. And I just say, oh, if I had that, would I be coming begging to you? Begging for the return of my money? Do you know how much Tungkol that you're talking about?
Yeah, $40 billion. $40 billion. It's incredible.
So why should you bother about this whole thing?
But if you don't know where your own gold is now, if somebody else does, they're going to tell and you're going to be in trouble.
It's a very complicated mess.
I'm telling you right now, you're trusting too many people.
I have to go back there to get a secret machine.
Secret cash? Oh, like a vault? That's their number one concern. They're not going to give up until they find that cash, or whatever you got, that hidden gold. Why, as smart as you are, why did you leave it in the Philippines? You had more foresight than that. I mean, I don't want to know. Seriously, don't get me involved. But what I'm saying is, somebody knows, and how do you know they're not going to turn on you? Doesn't that bother you? Doesn't that bother you that somebody over there knows? Let's say they made somebody a deal. Here's $40 billion worth of gold. We'll give you 1% of it.
Nobody knows how much it is. I'm telling you.
I'm the only one that knows? Well, then good. Don't tell anybody else. Your wife knows.
She doesn't know.
Well, I hope you tell somebody else in case, God forbid, something happens to you in your other situation. You won't have to forfeit $40 billion.
They already have made arrangements in the event of something else.
Okay.
And I think that is why I wanted my son to be in this, because he knows part of it.
Wrong, you mean? Yeah, I meant wrong. Too high strung. Yeah.
She panics.
So I can just let me forget about the...